What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, there is so much to go over. I don't know where to begin. The Bitcoin price had a massive dump. So did many other coins. There is price action going all over the place, guys. I've been asked about so many coins, guys. I have a lot to go over today. And guys, I've had a massive influx of new students. So congratulations to all who have reached out. Honest to God, guys, that's the hardest part, is reaching out for help and trying to learn to better your financial situation. And honestly, most of you have made the hardest decision already, is reaching out. And guys, if you're looking to become a student, I'm getting requests every single day to become a student. And guys, I'm just gonna be transparent here. I can only take so many. I can take 25 total more students. Guys, if you're interested in learning how to better your financial situation and make money every single day through trade, guys, this is exactly what I do. I can only do this for so many. I want you guys to understand that. I can only do 5 a day. Every day of the week, and that leaves me 25 students. So I can only take a few more. Guys, understand, if you want this additive help, this is how you learn how to trade and make the leverage trades on your own. And I can't express enough, guys, when you learn your own financial freedom, it is the most freeing thing. I can't stress it enough, guys. Inbox me today at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com and start your path on financial freedom. I am happy to help while I can. This is not a service I will be offering forever. And guys, honestly, next year my prices will be up much more than they are right now. So guys, this is the time to jump on. And I do suggest a minimum of 5 hours. And at this point, guys, I suggest you just go right for the 5 hours at this point. Don't do 1 or 2 hours at a time. It just makes emailing back and forth, a thing. And not only that, but guys, understand, I don't have time to email 12 emails back and forth, guys. Watch my YouTube channel. If you don't know me by now, watch my YouTube for a while so you get to know me a little bit, so you know what you're getting into, so you're not asking me like a billion questions. To be honest, you should already know all the answers to. And guys, understand, I'm doing this to help you guys, and it's changed my life. So all I'm going to be doing is sharing with you how I did it, how to read your charts, how to do your technical analysis, how to make your trades. And you can expect to learn many things, like how to learn your resistances and supports, your trends, identify price action movements, among when to get in and out of the market on certain coins. There's just a vast sea of knowledge, guys. In all honesty, I have up to 40 hours for you, to teach you. But the first 5 hours are pivotal in your learning experience to actually making profitable gains in this world, cryptocurrency especially. So guys, honest to God, inbox me today while you can. Get that additive help. It really makes a difference. I have so many students that can back everything I'm saying, guys. Just check the comments, even talk to these people. There's some obvious scammers out there, guys. Watch out. If anyone tries to refer you to WhatsApp or anything that looks a little erroneous, or something, anything to WhatsApp, that's a scam. Or Telegram, nothing. I'll never do that stuff. I have my own private Discord channel, which I'm going to eventually list up for you guys to join. But for right now, it's just for students. But guys, I'm telling you, this is, people are making money every single day. I had a new student who's only on his second session, made a 43% gain. That is awesome. Adam, congratulations, man. You are the man. You're definitely an excellent student. And so many others, guys. I have so many other students just picking up the knowledge fast, and you can start to see it in their eyes as they start to adapt, guys. So just amazing times. Guys, I have so much price action to go over. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely do consider it. We are making money every single day. All right, guys, let's dive into the price action. So a lot going on right here, and here's my actually recent trades for the last few days. So we had that massive dip down. We had a descending wedge form. I actually bought the base of this whip at 45,750. Turned out to be an excellent trade. Ended up exiting right up here at the top of the wedge. We had another dip down. I ended up buying right here at 47,260. And again, another pump up. And as soon as we broke the resistance here on this trend, I knew I could hold this a little bit longer. And then we got up to the previous trend line, and that's where I actually took my profits. Yes, I could have held it a little bit longer. Technically, I could have held it another 2.3% with 10x leverage. That's 26%. So in essence, I could have squeezed a little bit more gains out of it, but those were back-to-back 6%. That's over 120% in one day, guys. I did take a small short right after that, from right here down to here, with a nice 2.7%. Walked away with around, what is that calculated out to? Like almost 30-some% there, a little over 30%. No, excuse me. almost 52%, something like that, give or take. And then I've been out of the market since then. I could have essentially taken this long, but it didn't look very clean to me as we were still in this channel, which could essentially have a big breakdown. And if we go to the lower time frames, you can see the EMAs did have a strong cross here. So this would have been a good opportunity for you guys to go short if you did. For instance, we broke through the trend line, and then we had a crossing of the EMAs. So for instance, that was a good indicator that we were moving down. But as you can see right now, just on the BTC-USD, the EMA20 is crossing back towards the EMA55, which means we could be getting a pump upwards, hopefully towards, 51,000, give or take. It's hard to tell exactly where the price action will land. But for instance, if we were forced to just draw something, for right now, for the short term, forced to draw something, we could go like this. I'm going to make that white. Make it straight. We're going to clone this. Okay, so we have another. And then again, like I said, it's just not super clear. It's nothing too clear. You want to look for clarity in the charts. So for instance, right now, that's why I'm not really taking I'm not taking a trade right now, for instance, because there's just nothing really too clear to me, and I don't want to, for instance, chase this. For instance, yes, if this goes long and breaks up to the upside, this would be a good longing opportunity. For instance, if it breaks this line with a crossing, with volume, and then there's other indicators you can look at, guys, but in short, that's what I'm looking for. And then you could technically take that as a long. But theoretically, since we bounced off down, you could have went long all the way down here and been safe since this was a support. Okay, and we also had this big, wide green support box here. So a lot of indicators, guys, and as soon as you learn how to read it, it becomes like reading a book. It really does. So say like you went long even right here of this EMA crossing and we actually broke through. So wait for a 1 hourly confirmation above the trend. We could end up maybe at this box back here with another 4.5%, and that would be back up to 51,985. That would be an excellent trade. Now a lot of people that I've learned about, they have trouble jumping in at the proper times. For instance, they'll chase the dragon. Once it's already pumped up to like right here, they'll get in like right here. And yeah, guys, you could still nip a little bit of profits out if you got in right there, 1.45% with 10x leverage. That's still some gains. But in reality, we're looking for more stable moves than that and looking for stuff that can actually, lend you guys some profits here. So that's what I think will be going on for Bitcoin. If not, we could end up following this wedge down and, hopefully we end up bouncing off of these supports. Ethereum. Definitely in some scary times, to be honest, guys. Like we had a big breakdown out of this wedge, and basically, you could have went long all the way down here, but with so much chop, we just want to see it get back up on these trend lines. If we go up to hourly time frame, you can see that we had a trend line that we were on since all the way back in the beginning of this year. So we did break it for the first time right here. So that was definitely a scary time for Ethereum. And I think, a lot of people definitely started to scoop this dip. These were definitely some awesome long opportunities. Like I took them on Bitcoin, I didn't take them on Ethereum. I don't like to double dose too much. That means, you could end up in double losses on that. And you're already using leverage enough. Focus on one trade at a time, guys. Don't overwhelm yourself with too much. So again, guys, there's so much hype going on right now about Ethereum. I really think we could see some much higher prices. I'm thinking minimally up to 6,000 to 10,000 even before the year's end. And there's just so much going for it. And not only that, but compared to Bitcoin, Ethereum has a face. So I think that really is going for it. Has a lot of good things going for it there. And not only that, but the project is very solid and doing a lot of good things in the space. So again, definitely a lot of potential. And what's really interesting, if I actually move this trend just a little bit, tighten it up just a bit. Look at that. We end up touching, and we end up touching right here as well. So we're actually being held down by this trend right now. Basically all we're looking for is to see if that breaks up. We can extend these boxes over. And these are, our resistance and support boxes here. You can see them, they're all playing out nicely. So in reality, guys, we just have to pump back up on trend here, and then that would be a very good sign. But, this could be a very, very aggressive down descending wedge, like Ethereum could be in some trouble. We have to get an EMA crossing with good volume coming in to show that the price action is moving back up. Otherwise we could get a little bit more downtrod going for sure. So keep an eye on Ethereum, guys. That's what I'm looking for here. Worst case scenario, we could end up all the way back down to the $1,000 if we got a major dump. You got to understand, from where we dumped, that is about 30%. Now, in a bullish trend, that is regular. So yes, we did break the trend line, but if we bounce back up here and continue its trajectory, I think we can easily be up over $2,000 even within the next month, guys. So that's very exciting for Ethereum. Let me know if you guys are Ethereum bag holders. I definitely am. I have plenty of Ethereum. My bags are packed. The only reason I'm buying coin right now, like Ethereum or Bitcoin, is just to add more position into my leverage, other than just making leverage on my own. But guys, there's so much potential with these coins. I think everyone started to realize it when we had the pump from last March and just an ongoing uptrend. And I think people were just very traumatized from the bear market. And the reality is that a lot of people wish they got in more in those earlier stages and are chasing right now. And I wanted to talk about my other purchases as well, guys, all of my other purchases. So, because in reality, when I originally bought, yes, they're up hundreds of percent, but I also bought recently, like I told you guys to, and I bought as well. So I want to talk about my winners, and I want to talk about what is technically a loser right now as well. So, for instance, our Electroneum, obviously doing great. We could go back to the daily here. These were my buys back here at 0.0018. So even at where we're sitting technically, or even where we're sitting today, I'm up 454%. If I would have sold the top, 1,069%. So guys, I'm very happy with this coin. And we're holding trend, which is very good. Zoom in to see a little bit more of the technicals. And as you can see, we had a descending wedge. We broke out of it to the right, measured from top of wedge to bottom of wedge, from point of breakout. That's pretty close. Yes, it didn't go as high, which would have been nice. That would have been a really good sign. And we formed a descending triangle, in which I measured from the back of the triangle, point of breakout, and that one actually came pretty close. So I actually bought a little bit more Electroneum right there. That's what this little rocket ship means. So I bought a little bit more there. And guys, I can't stress enough, Electroneum is going to be much higher. I can't stress it enough. I can only keep preaching it so much. I've seen many coins go from 0.00 something up to $1 this year, and they're further along than Electroneum. And not just that, but they have the same kind of print, lots of good things. And Electroneum is going to do these things to you guys. This isn't financial advice, but guys, that's what I'm invested in, and I'm planning on cashing out big someday. So that's what I'll be waiting for. I'm never selling out under $1. I'm just not. So again, basically, if the EMAs looks like they're actually getting a good bounce, so it looks like we're going to continue heading up and holding this trend, which is all that we really needed to do to show that we're still in a good place. And then another formation will be formed here, another pattern, and then we can assess it accordingly. But that's what's going on right now with Electroneum, guys. I think we're still in a great place. And guys, this is just like the same kind of dump we just had. And yes, it is a little bit more right now, but in essence, 30% down to 50%. I think with the volatility in this coin, you're going to see slightly bigger pump and dump. That doesn't mean it's a pump and dump scheme. That just means it's in its infancy stage and it has some volatility. Like, hello. Okay, so that's what's going on with Electroneum. Let's check out Ren. So Ren is definitely one of our winners. We got in way back here, and we are sitting up big time, guys. And I pushed you guys all on this coin. If you sold at the peak, you're up 247%. If you're still holding, you're up 139%. That's where I'm sitting, guys. I'm holding. CRV, also a winner. We got in way down here, so I was pushing everyone to get in. Now, guys, I obviously didn't take that sale, but if anyone did, congratulations. Let me know in the comments. But if you held till today, you're up 235%, guys. That's where I'm sitting. I'm very happy with that. Even my buys recently, I bought more, like right, I think maybe it was like right here. I'm still sitting up 77% on the recent buys. So guys, very happy with CRV. Now, it is getting a little bit of chop right now. As long as we hold right where it's at, like right here,
this line right here, I think we're okay. But if we break through that, that would not be good for sure. Okay, guys, that would be a bad sign. Okay, so again, we have to kind of hold this level to continue the uptrend. If we get an EMA crossing the volume and the proper proportions playing out, we will see a breakout. Okay, if anything, we could draw a descending wedge here, and hopefully that would break out to the upside. So it does look like we're going to get a little bit of a breakout, and especially since we bounced off the support. That's definitely a good sign for CRV. SNX, now this is an interesting one. So from our early buys, we're obviously setting up massive percents. But I bought some more even right here. Or no, it was right here actually. And I'm sitting technically negative a few percents right there. So for instance, my earlier buys, yes, I'm up. Okay, 80-some percent. But my recent buys, which were like probably like right here, you know, we're basically teetering between breaking even right here. Okay. Now this was me, you know, buying more of the alts just because I already had made gains, guys. Understand, I even said these were aggressive buys, okay? Aggressive buys, meaning I've already made good profits. I'm putting some of the, you know, extra money I have in just to hopefully squeeze a couple extra gains here. There's no guarantees, let's be real. Storage, an obvious winner. Don't even need to go over this one. Okay, guys, we got in way down here. You sold at the top, 150-some percent. If you're still holding now, you're up 70%. That was my last buy right down here. Okay. And we are sitting in some great profits already. So definitely storage looking good. Uni, another one we bought recently. So we got in way down here. And we are sitting in some great profits, guys. Very happy with Uni. Up almost 200%. Even if you bought at the recent support, I was pushing this on the channel as well, saying I would buy some more. We're still up 45%, guys. Congratulations to all who took the Uni buy. Phil, crushing it. Crushing it on Phil. We bought way down here. We sold the top, 117%. Currently sitting at 54%, so I'm very happy with this one as well. I think I actually got in a little lower. I'm down here at like $20 actually, down here. So this one's even higher. Really liking Phil. Now, Mana, I am a little down at, okay? So, like, I got in down here, yes, got some good profits, but then I actually got in at the support right here, and I'm technically sitting down about 6% on my recent buys. Now, I think this one will definitely go up, and Mana is definitely going to pump up much higher, so I'm not too worried about it. I can sit in the red. Not a big deal. For instance, for the month, I'm still up big time. You got to think of it as win percentage, guys. If you're winning all the time, you can afford a few losses. It's not a big deal. Chainlink, guys, I hope you bought that dip yesterday. I hope you bought that dip, guys, because it was probably your last opportunity to get some cheap Link. I think we're on our way up to $30, $40. Easy. I'm going to keep it real short there. That's what I believe. I am heavily invested in Link. I really believe in Link. I bought it all the way back at $2, and I'm happy as a clam on that one, guys. I think Chainlink is the Tesla of cryptocurrency. We're going to still see a lot of pump here. What else do we got, guys? What else do we got? So AAVE, definitely a coin we've been talking about for a long time, guys. We got on all the way back here, you know, much lower prices, under $100, guys. I was, you know, in at $40, $50. So I'm, you know, the best of profit. Actually cashed out of this one completely. And at the top, I cashed out over $500. Cashed out like $500 and some dollars. And then we had a big dump down, and we're down 45% from that top at 377%. Now, guys, is this a coin that you should buy right now? Well, in all honesty, it's extremely hard to tell, okay? But what we can go off of in the short term is just a trend line, okay? So, for instance, that is our trend line right there. Okay, so as long as we hold that, I think we're still in good shape. And if you want to try to pick up at this line, that's what I'd be trying to do. Okay, guys? And guys, there's just a litany of coins I really could go over. But guys, you know, that's all the time and coin I have today. Let's go over some 3 reasons why the Bitcoin price will be quickly recovering from its severe 23% correction. Guys, it was more than 23%, let's be real. So, Bitcoin futures funding rates have essentially dropped across major futures exchanges, including Binance, Bybit, and Bitfinex. The funding rate of Bitcoin has dropped to 0.01%. Bitcoin futures funding rate was consistently above 0.1% throughout the entirety of the rally from 40,000 to 58,000. When the futures funding rate is high, it means the market is overcrowded with buyers and the rally is likely overextended. This creates a major risk of a long squeeze, which can cause the price of Bitcoin to drop quickly in a short period. And guys, in a bull trend, if you noticed, even just looking at this chart right here, draw a line. We're good. You know, basically, as long as we held the levels we did, we're in great shape. So, like, I'm still very bullish. That didn't worry me at all. Guys, I bought that dip. I bought more Bitcoin. I bought more Ethereum. You know, I'm very happy. You know, I can't stress it enough, guys. You want to have these coins. This is the future, in short. Okay? Moreover, Square buys 170 million worth of BTC. On February 24th, the United States payment giant Square bought 170 million worth of Bitcoin. This comes after purchasing 50 million worth of Bitcoin on October 8th, 2020. At the time, Square's chief financial officer, Amrita Ahuja, said, "We believe that Bitcoin has the potential to be a more ubiquitous currency in the future as it grows in adoption. We intend to learn and participate in a disciplined way. For a company that is building products based on a more inclusive future, the investment is a step on that journey." Sounds like a smart person right there. Honest to God, guys, when you understand something, it just all comes clear to you guys. That's why I went so heavily in last year and for those that know my story, 2 years ago, I didn't have a lot of money. I went all in. I said, you know what? I'm either going to lose everything and, you know, go bankrupt, or I'm going to make it big. And guys, I made it big. I just hit my financial goal a few days ago, actually, and it's been very surreal. Epic times, guys, epic times, and it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. You know, I could see this going so much further, okay, guys? I really believe that. And the spot market is stabilizing. So when Bitcoin was correcting, its price on spot exchanges like Coinbase was much lower than futures exchanges. On February 23rd, for instance, Bitcoin was trading at $600 lower on Coinbase at one point when the price was near 44,800. When the price of Bitcoin initially recovered from 44,000 to 48,000, there were signs of a bearish retest. John Coe, director of global expansion at GroundX, said, "We are expecting it, but I didn't think it would come this soon or this fast. A solid bounce from here would be ideal, but some potential retracement supports regions I'm watching. My bias is towards the 40 to 41K region, as it would fulfill the 30% correction from all-time high." So guys, that's what's happened in past bull markets. We've all seen the charts with, you know, 30% pullbacks along the bull market runs. Guys, I think this is just an even healthier bull market. It's incredible. We could see some much higher times, guys. $70,000 to $160,000 at least, guys. It's really hard to put a pin on it, but you know, I think we could easily break $100,000 this year. You know, and on the low end side, you know, 70 at least. So this is extremely biblical times, and guys, that's, you know, basically double the price from where we're at now. So that just goes to show you just how, you know, volatile this market is, just how much this market can really expand and, you know, really grow. And guys, cryptocurrency is the future. If you don't understand that yet, you know, you've been living under a rock for the last few years. Guys, get involved in cryptocurrency, especially the main coins. I've been pushing it all year. Notice I'm still pushing it now at these highs. There's a reason for that. We're still going up. That is what I believe, guys. We just got a big correction. If you didn't scoop the dip, you're wishing you did, guys. It's that simple. And guys, as I said with students, I can only take so many more. So guys, if you're dedicated, interested, you know, and I'll be a little transparent here. I've gotten so many inquiries. I've talked to so many different kinds of people. What you need to do this successfully is a good attitude, you know, a stress-free environment, a dedication to the charts, and just an overall, you know, willingness to learn as much as you can from me. Don't cloud yourself with a whole bunch of other stuff you can look up online. You know, I'll direct you very specifically on what to do. I want to train you guys to do exactly what I do to make and nip gains regularly. And it's really cool to see the students when they click. You know, it's amazing. It's the best feeling, and I haven't had any that, you know, haven't clicked. I have had some people say, you know, I just can't. Here's what happens. Some people that have reached out to me, they're in a rough position. They don't have a lot to, you know, risk, you know. So in reality, I know I tell those people, you know, this, if you're really stressed out or you've been scammed or something, you know, some hard times, you know, this might not be for you. You guys have to be the Zen master in this world. You know, you have to not be affected by these volatile movements. You can't get stressed out. You know, there's just so much you guys have to understand there, and I hope you guys do. Okay, because like the goal for me is you guys to become self-sufficient traders. That's really the goal, and I want to do that in as little time as possible. And as you guys know, you know, fiat's worth nothing. And as I said, You know, next year my prices will be much higher than they are now, guys. So take advantage of this while you can. I can hold up to 25 active students. You know, I've broken over 100 total now at this point. That's just amazing, guys. That's so many people that have made profits and made gains. I actually don't have any student who has lost money with me yet. That's awesome. Congratulations to all of you guys. Epic times in cryptocurrency, guys. If you want to become a better trader and learn how to do this yourself, reach out to me at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com. I am happy to help you, guys. This is what I do. I teach you how to navigate the cryptocurrency minefield and make profits with ease. I make it fun and easy, guys. It's that simple. It's so fun. It's epic. It has changed my life. Guys, it will change yours too. And guys, that's all the time I have for today. I actually have students lined up all afternoon, and I still have a bunch of editing to do, so I'm going to hopefully edit this video real quick and then get back to the grind. Guys, epic times in cryptocurrency. Congratulations to all who have bought and coined this year. You are obviously sitting up some massive percents. And guys, this is just the beginning. So much more to come. Guys, epic times. If you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Epic times. Guys, I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.